a time, there was a peddler, but he was not like an ordinary peddler who sold his wares on his back. He sold them on top of his head. First he had his own checked cap, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top was a red cap. And he would walk up and down the streets calling,
"Caps for sale, caps for sale, 50 cents, caps for sale."
But on this particular day, no one wanted to buy any caps. He started to feel very hungry, but he didn't have any money for lunch. So he said,
"I think I'll take a walk in the village."
So he began to walk slowly out of town so as not to upset the caps on his head.
"Caps for sale, 50 cents, caps for sale."
And as he walked, he came to a giant tree, and he saw the tree and said,
"This looks like a nice tree. I think I'll sit by it."
So he sat down very, very carefully. And he checked that his caps were all there. First his own checked cap, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and the red cap on the top. They were all there, so he fell fast asleep. He slept for a very long time. He slept for a very, very long time. He slept so long that when he woke up, he stretched and felt refreshed and rested. And before he stood up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were still there. But all he felt was his own checked cap. He stood up and looked up in the tree. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Then he looked in the field behind him. And what do you think he saw but a bunch of silly monkeys? And on every monkey's head was a blue, a brown, or a red cap. Well, the peddler didn't know what to say. He looked at the monkeys, and the monkeys looked at the peddler, until finally he shook one finger at those monkeys and said,
"You monkey, you! Give me back my caps!"
But the monkeys just shook one finger back at him and said,
"No, no, 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 no!"
Well, that made the peddler very angry. So he shook two fingers at those monkeys and said,
"You monkey, you! Give me back my caps!"
But the monkeys just shook two fingers back at him and said,
"No, no, 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 no!"
Well, now he was so frustrated that he stomped one foot and said,
"You monkeys, you! Give me back my caps!"
But the monkeys only stomped one foot back at him and said,
"No, no, 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 no!"
Well, he was furious now, so he stomped both feet at those monkeys and said,
"You monkeys, you! Give me back my caps!"
But the monkeys just stomped both feet back at him and said,
"No, no, 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 no!"
Well, now the peddler was so frustrated that he took his cap off and threw it to the ground. And down off of all the monkeys' heads came the blue, the brown, and the red caps. He was so excited, he picked up his own cap and he put it on his head, and the monkeys went home. And then he put the brown caps on his head. And then he put the blue caps on his head. And then, on the very top, with the red cap. And he very carefully walked back to the village calling,